Man,
Yeah.
what up, man? What up? What up?
What's going on, brother, man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. It's been a rough one, about a couple of weeks.
It's been
It's
a
all
couple of
good.
it's been a couple of weeks, man. It has, man. Exhausting, tiring. It's been it, man. But we here though. We here.
Hey, that doggone heat, boy. Ooh, good. Great.
You know what? The heat has been out there, but I work completely outside. And the past two days, that rain has got the best of us. Lord. Yesterday I was out there with a new set of students, and these students like they want to be out there in the rain. I'm trying to motivate them, like, nah, let's go back in the building. Nah, man, I'm here to get my CDLs. I'm out here. I'm like, y'all trying to get sick over this.
Yeah, they trying to get sick over it.
Oh man, so it's been good, man.
Yeah, man, it's been good. It's been a lot going on too.
Really, okay, there you go, right there. All right, I got the text. I got it. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me mute that. Let me mute that. Ooh, there we go. All right, I'm good. Yeah, man, it's been a lot going on in personal life. It's also been a lot going on in the world of if you want to say Hollywood, a lot going on. So I know we're gonna touch a little bit, dabble a little bit on all of it. So I'm ready for whatever open mic have for us tonight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Just
Mhm.
give 'em a few more minutes. Letting people starting to come in now. So
Yeah, come on
yeah,
in,
just
guys.
give y'all come on in because it's been a while since we've been on. So y'all just come on in. Kick
Come
off your
on
shoes.
in with the go. Hey, I got the socks off with it. Hey, forget that. I'm getting comfortable tonight. Eesh. I'm tired. Man, I'm tired of this hour drive. I'm tired of it. I drive an hour every day for work in the morning, then in the evening, man. They be
Yeah, because
wondering
you got
why
to
I'm
fight
trying to
that
come.
traffic.
You know what? It ain't even really the traffic because I suppose well, I don't want to say that. I might have some workers here. Oh, just say I leave early enough to where I can beat the traffic. It's just
Yeah.
still I get caught up every now and then, or it's just the drive. The drive itself is just 50 minutes if I'm doing the speed limit. Uh, yeah, no. If I'm not doing this, if I'm doing a little bit over the speed limit, 50 minutes. If I'm doing the speed limit, it's a pure hour. So I think I'm just over it. Like that's 2 hours a day, man. I don't get back. It's just drive time.
Yeah. Yeah. Man.
That's cool,
Man.
man. I need me an Indian trail job or something like that. A Monroe job. That's what I need. Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. How things been on your end, man?
Man, doggone carpet has been wide open, boy.
Really,
We've been humping, man. I mean, we've been getting it in.
man. I'm gonna tell you something. Reason why I said we was gonna, set this podcast up a different way because I'm not gonna see you at the beginning of the year when them people get their taxes back. you know, you're gonna be cleaning a lot.
Ooh, I get off at 6, 7 o'clock now with regular people coming, man. When that come around, good God. Probably 9 o'clock when I get out of there.
And then and then about like a month later, maybe 2 months later, you're gonna start seeing the same cars come back. Repo right there on the back of it. Yeah, I don't get
Why
that,
I stay
man.
within my limits.
Man, I don't get that, man. People like they get a big chunk of money and they just go out and live for that moment. Like, why do you buy a car that's 40, $50,000 and you only make 25,000 a year? That don't make
All your
sense.
money going in the car payment.
Doesn't make sense. You can't even
Unless you
can't even live.
unless you got A1 plus 2, 3 credit. That means that credit is out there.
Yeah.
When I used to sell cars, the highest credit I ever seen was a 905.
Mm. Oh, I didn't even touch the 8. I gotta get there.
It was a 905. I was like, man, good gracious. Um, and it's some people that got them higher than that.
Mm. And you put me up on game. I thought credit only went up to 850. But
Oh
I
yeah.
know it kind of changed because I know you remember in school, they always kept bragging about like a 4.0 GPA. Man, them
Mm-hmm.
things go higher than a 4.0 now.
Yeah.
Somebody got a 4.7. I'm like, where did the 0.7 come from? This is crazy.
What's up, Trav? I said, what's that business credit?
That gotta be business credit.
No, that was his credit.
Or personal credit.
That was his personal credit.
Wow.
I'm scared. I've been scared to see the business credit then.
Limitless.
Man. But we're gonna go on and get it cracking, man. Everybody, welcome to Open Mic Night. It's been a minute. You know, we do have live, so it's been a minute. We're glad y'all tuning in with us. Glad y'all still hanging around with us. It's a lot going on in this world. It's a lot going on in this world, y'all. I mean, a lot. Neil, how you want to roll with this?
I don't know, man. What's on your heart? I normally start off a lot of stuff. Where your heart leading us at today? Like,
man, did you see that video? Did I see that video of them 3 kids?
I don't believe. Let me go back and look. Are you gonna play it?
No, I can't play that, man.
Talk to me. What 3 kids?
The 3 kids that went into Walgreens and was shoplifting.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Oh man, I got to send that to you, man. It was shoplifting and sister justifying and all that kind of stuff. They cussing and everything.
Let me see if you were saying something to me. No, I mostly watch whatever you send me, but I didn't see that one.
Oh man, man, when I tell you that video right there, man, it is crazy. I just put it that way. It's crazy.
What happened? You know, since you can't watch it, like walk me through it.
They came in, it was in, and you know, some of these stores now you can lock the doors, especially if they feel like you shoplifted. They lock the doors, and 3 little boys, they're young too. They don't look no more than oldest probably don't look no more than about 12.
Oh man.
Talking about F you this, and if you don't open this door, F that, and you ain't number to be. I'm like, what? Where's this coming from? Dang, I said, man, this don't make no sense at all.
Man,
this is crazy, man.
Man, that's crazy though, because you got to understand them kids around that age, especially when they don't have a good role model in their life, they just feel invincible. They feel like they can do, like they saying stuff and don't even know the ramifications behind it, don't even know the consequences behind it. They saying this stuff like, man, dude, sometimes I tear up and I have to stop myself from crying from hurt when I think about the things that I said and did towards people when I was a child. Like I didn't have I always respected people, but every now and then I got a little loose with my mouth and I'm just like, man, I did that, yo. I said that. And these kids growing up without a heart. And here's the thing, man, it's not their fault. It's our fault. It's the parents, it's the older people. And then when it's not our fault, it's the people that came before us fault. And we know that where it came from, but we got to stop laying our head on like this is what we was born into, like this is what we was stolen into, if you know what I mean. There got to be some point in time that we elevate ourselves, that we grow and we educate ourselves. And it's like we cannot lay our hat on what happened just far removed, only not even 100 years far removed from what was going on. And I'm just like, man, what we going to do? We have technology, we have telephones, we have access to a lot of things that people didn't even have access to 30 years ago. We got access to it. And I'm just like, there is no excuse for the way our kids and our culture is being raised today. No excuse.
None.
And now you telling me about this video, these kids going in there shoplifting, them kids probably in the mind, they're thinking that there's so many people that's in prison and so many people that's dead that thought that they was going to get away. I'm pretty sure if they knew 100% they was going to get caught, they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. It's so many people locked up and dead right now because they thought they was going to get away, because they thought it wasn't going to happen to them. And when they kids, for some reason, them kids do the most stuff in the streets. And whenever they get caught, first person they yell out for is their mama.
And that's where I'll get ready to go to next. Because first thing he said, call my mama.
Come on.
Call your mama.
You don't see, they young.
So when they look at it, well, I'm young. Y'all can't do nothing to us anyway. Can't send us to prison. You can't send us to jail. You can't do nothing. You can get us, but then you have to send us back home. But the little do y'all know that the laws are changing. They're changing. They're making the parents more responsible, and they're trying to drop the age limit to where
they have. It's already done.
Man,
it's done.
Okay, y'all parents, these kids, y'all know y'all kids off the chain. The system ain't playing with it. You can think he's cute, but the system ain't playing with it.
I just saw, speaking about it, I just saw this little 14-year-old smirking and laughing and everything while he was getting sentenced, thought he was about to go because he was only 14 years old. Then they hit this dude with a mandatory 20 years. You should have saw him tighten up so quick and was crying, dropped to the ground. Look, what mom? What my mom? What mom? No, this is the wrong time to be yelling at mama now. You know what bothers me about the kids, because I always put the onus on the parents, which I still am. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say something that don't really nobody think of. A lot of these kids, mothers who's doing it by themselves, get a bad rep in the neighborhood because they give their body to this person and that person, and they always what they call tricking. Kids, don't you know most of your moms tricking just so you can have something to eat that night? Don't you know she's tricking so y'all won't have to be sleeping outside on the road? You need clothes to go to school. And if she's doing it, I'm not saying it's right, but your mom do it. And then for you to come in the house and then disrespect your mother, don't listen to your mother. Go out in the streets and do whatever you want to do. And then when you get in trouble, she is the first person you call. First person. And I don't think nobody ever heard it that way, because you would never. There's nobody who know me have ever heard me, even when I was a teenager, have ever heard me call a woman a hoe or a slut. And we're gonna say the terms, or a B. I have never called a woman a B in my life. And if I did, she didn't hear it. I'm gonna just throw that out there. I have never called a woman in my life, because I think God is giving me the mindset to be able to think ahead. When I looked at women and when I looked at them in the streets, I saw my mother. I saw the people I respected. I saw the women who I respect. And I was like, they had to get from where they were to where they at. These women, these young women, it's just going down their path. So why would I disrespect their journey when my mom and my aunts and the people I love journey was kind of the same way? I'm not gonna do that. And so you young men and women who's playing over your mother, who disrespect them, who's taking advantage over your mother, and you know that they're doing stuff they're not supposed to do. They're doing it all out of love for you. Think about that mess.
A lot of them don't even want to think that far about it. I seen one video. I tried to get it. It wouldn't even let me share it. The child was talking about, if I know you're gonna be poor, I would have never came. You don't have control of that, bro.
That's crazy.
How you got control over that? If I knew you were gonna be poor, I would have never came out. What you mean? You don't even know. You didn't even know you was conceived. What are you talking about? And then some of these kids talking about, well, y'all owe us. No, we don't owe you nothing. Our job is to get you from point A to point B, meaning get you from when you were born, taking care of you all the way till you graduate. That's our job. And provide for you in between. It's not for us to give you everything. Then when they have kids, then they don't even want to take care of their own kids.
And you know the other thing, when they have kids and then they see how real it is, You know, half of them don't even go back and give their mom and dad an apology.
Nope.
You know, I honestly, I saw it in other families. I'm gonna just be honest. I love my mom and dad now, like I really do. I always loved them, but now I got a better love and appreciation for them. But I'm gonna just be honest. My mom and dad, they was divorced when I was 5. And my dad took. I'm the youngest of 3. He took us, and then for the most part of my childhood, my dad didn't do nothing but go to work, come home, and drink. And I ain't saying that in no respectful way. So a part of me feels like one part of me feel like I don't owe them an apology, but the other feels like, man, if it wasn't for these two, it don't matter their life, I wouldn't even be here, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other part of me feel like, even though that what I just said about my mom and dad, y'all look at me now, I am a healthy grown man. I had food in my bed. I had a bed to say. There was never one day that I slept outside of a bedroom. Yeah, me and my brother shared a room, but there was never one day that I had to stay at somebody else's house because my mom and dad didn't have a house. We get so messed up and tripped up of the bad and the things we didn't get. We forget the blessing that was there the entire time. How do I get to be 18 and 19 and 20 if my mom and my dad is all bad?
Exactly.
So just for that, I honor my parents, and I have apologized to them for even being a black sheep, for even being supposedly the worst child of the family. Like, even though I didn't feel like it, my spirit for the Lord compelled me to do that.
Yes.
And now that I'm older, I do it by myself without somebody pushing me or something pushing me. So kids, man, weigh it out. There's scales. You think it's all bad. No. Tip the other scale. Tip the other scale and see what your parents are doing. See what the people around you doing. It's not all bad.
That's right.
It's not all bad.
Like Lula said, she said, greetings, and we are not their friends to play with. And that is exactly right. Lula, if this is your first time here, we welcome you to Open Mic Night. Thank you for joining us. Lula, let me ask you something. Are you the same one to be on Brother Berean channel? If so, let me know. Let me know. But if not, we welcome you. We thank you for joining us tonight. You know, out here in this world, it is really real out here in this world. These kids can play along, and they can think they want to, that they can just mash a reset button and start over. This is not a game. This is not a game. This is for real. You can play with that and joke around with your life if you want to, but it is for real. It is for real. Okay, so yes, because I be on Brother Berean channel too, Miss Lula. I be in there. I'm the one with the sickle cell as a profile picture. That'll be me. I'm always the one that come in greeting. I don't say too much. I just come in and greet everybody. We thank you for your comments. You know, feel free to come in all you want to. But jumping, looking at them 3 kids, man, I'm sitting here like, this has got to be crazy. Neil, if I did something like that back in the day, man, it's a good chance I probably wouldn't be sitting here.
Mm-hmm. It's different.
It's different because, boy, my mama, I don't think my mama had to do would give me that look. And it was on. And we as men, we got to do something. We got to do something. And the people that are doing something like the Hollis Center, Brothers for Life, etc., all the people that's trying to do something, we got to join. We got to try to help them too. You know, Neil, me and you even talk about doing some stuff too.
Yeah.
See, we're trying to do stuff, but we can't do it by ourselves. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
They can't do it by themselves. So if stuff gets started and people are having stuff, you can't say, well, ain't nobody doing nothing. But when somebody having something, you don't never bring them there.
Right.
And like you said, the last time we was on, don't just bring them, stay.
Yeah.
Stick around. Because you never know. You might learn something yourself.
You know what? Let me tell you something I'm bothered, man. I'm sorry. You know what? And this is real. You brought up the Hollis Center, right? Hollis Center is always putting on Holler Center is always there for the kids. Holler Center is always there for the community. When the Holler Center does something for the kids, right now this entire summer they had a entrepreneurship workshop for the kids, and it was very amazing. Also, they did a back to school thing for the kids. They do a lot of stuff. Every time when I'm there, I'm mostly just seeing the kids there. The parents drop them off, just like what you said, stay. But I notice whenever Holler puts something on dealing with food or something free,
they coming. They coming.
They there fast. Sometimes the kids don't even be with them. So you can come out here to the Holler Center when it's free. You can make time for that to get a plate of food, right? They have trailers out there giving out they give out furniture to the people who don't have furniture in the living room. Now, of course, you're going to show up for that. But I'm like, if you can show up for that and you got 3 kids in your house, why can't you show up for your kids? Don't just drop them off. Don't look at the time as, free time away from my kids. No, your kids need you. And then I'm going to say something else because I have seen it with my own eyes. Don't get mad at the mentors at the Holler Center because your kids respect them more than they respect you.
Oh.
Don't do that.
You just said something right there, bro.
Because I have seen it. They always like, they don't. I tell them exactly what the kids do. Oh, they don't do that to me. They showing their butt when they come there, meaning if they do it with me, why don't they do it with you? Oh, they don't do none of that at the house. How they listen to you? How would you tell them it's yes, sir, it's yes, ma'am, or something like that? Just a simple thing. When you drop them off for 2-3 hours, I'm consistently in their life. Oh, here's another one. Even when the child is at home, don't just stay cooped up in the room with your man. Your kids is in the living room. Go spend some time with your kids.
Play with them. If they're young, play with them.
Play with them. When the last time you and your kids went out and you didn't have a grudge in your heart? You really wanted to be there with your kids. And I'm not just talking to women. I'm talking about men too, because men have some of these kids. This is parents. This is parents.
Take them to the movies. Go to the movies. Watch the latest movie.
Hold on, Carl. Let me throw a monkey wrench on that one right there. Can't take them to the movies, right? Can't take them to. I ain't got the money. I don't have the money to take them to I ain't got the gas. Well, how you don't have the money to take your kids, and how you don't have the gas to get there? But I'm always seeing you with a brand new Nick Dime or quarter bag in your hand. Y'all know what I mean when I'm saying that. You got the latest Jordans on. You have Louis Vuitton on. Look, women, I'm sorry. I know this is a must, but your hair is always done. Your nails is always done. And then when I see you out in public, your kids don't even have shoes on their feet. Mm-hmm. This doesn't make sense.
But you all dressed. Lula said, when I was coming up, you can't sleep over to a friend's house and be home before the street light comes on. And I agree with you with that, because I couldn't stay over to no friend's house. And when that street light came on, you better be there until we learn how to go out and keep the pole and keep the street light off. See, we know how to do that until the parents got hooked at that.
Right. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm on the opposite side though. Like I told you, I just told you how I grew up. Like I was out. But here's the great thing, and this is just the spirit of the Lord that's in me. I wasn't just out doing stuff. I had friends that allowed me to stay there, and that's how I have multiple mothers, multiple fathers. I had some of my friends' parents saw the situation that was in. Every time they would go somewhere, they would call and ask, could I go? They would go to church. I'm going with them to church. They go get their kids something to eat. Hey, Neil, you want something to eat? So even though I was out and about and I was gone, I still had people that showed and shared love on me. And that's why I really believe God put it in my heart to be able to give that back to kids who don't have it. Because there's a lot of kids that's in an unfortunate situation, and they don't have a clue what's going on in their life.
Not a clue. And y'all, that just show you the different a different generation of time between him and me because we had to be home. We couldn't stay over a friend's house. And Neil, cousin stayed right beside us. Nope.
Can't go over there.
I couldn't spend the night right beside us. Nope. Nope. And she explained to me, my mama explained to me, she said, because if something get missing, if something gets stolen, something get broken, they're gonna blame you for it. And they could be the one that did it.
Yeah, that no, you know what? And that's true. And I'm just saying, like, now I'm from the outside looking in. I mean, mine, like I said, mine was the total opposite. Like, I look at it now, my dad needed a lot of help. And man, rest in peace to one of my best friends' mother. Actually, rest in peace to him too. But I remember her name is Janet. I remember Miss Janet was just drive by and just drop off boxes of food. And I didn't, when you're a child, you don't know why this stuff is happening. But I just remember this stuff now. I remember her randomly just, hey, you want to come spend some time with my son? As a child, yes, I want to go out. But I didn't know that her and my father already had a conversation about he ain't having enough in the house. And just if he could take care of me, if they could take care of me, that would make it easier for him until he get paid. Like, I know this stuff now, but growing up, I didn't know this. So it's like, I'm actually the opposite. I think it's beautiful when young kids can get out and stay with friends or stay with family. Now, I will say in 2025 and 2026, you have to be very careful with that. You really do. Because you can send your kids over to somebody's house and you don't know who their parents. That's another thing. Why y'all sending these kids over to somebody's house and you ain't even met their parents? You don't even know what house they're going to.
And even met the parents.
That's
man.
crazy.
And
that's crazy.
And the slide, put another slide in there. While you pulling slides up, put another slide in there. Why y'all leaving y'all kids with a man that you even barely know yourself? How you leave your daughter with a guy that you only been seeing for a couple of weeks?
Hold on, let me put another wrench on that one with you. How you not gonna believe your daughter when she come in the room and say, "Mommy, he touched me"? Why are you gonna believe the man that you only met for 2 to 3 weeks? Are you that lonely that you would sacrifice your daughter's safety and childhood because you just want to lay up next to a man?
A man.
Oh, hold on. Nah, we can't even call him a man. A little boy.
Because these men, boy, they are raping and taking advantage of these little young girls and boys now.
I think it's getting switched. My mind used to always be like the men going after the girls. They bypassing the girls going after these boys.
Yeah.
That don't make sense.
And here's the other thing, even what was going on back in my time, my day, y'all. I'm 57, so I don't see a whole lot. How back then, either the grandparent, the grandmother, or the mother would protect the child pedophile that's in the family, which would be her son, would protect him. Because they didn't want to go to jail, or they would protect their uncle, which mean their brother, or even protect the dad or the granddaddy. Come on now,
sweeping under the rug. We don't need no magnifying glass over here on our house. Like, come on, man.
But like Lil Boosie, come on, man, come on. Like Lil said, come on, come on. And it's wild because you protecting them, and then if you see that growing up, them kids growing up, and you see something going on, you better start checking that then. All this stuff that they're doing ain't cute. All this little cussing and doing this, shaking their little butt, that stuff is not cute. Because guess what? When y'all post that stuff on social media, it's some grown man sitting back like this right here. Licking his lips. Like, ooh, look at that girl right there. Ooh, look at that little boy. See, but y'all don't see that. Y'all think it's cute and they out here doing all this stuff and they shaking their little butt. Pedophiles on social media, just like everybody else is. And they're watching very closely.
You know, man, that goes hand in hand, man. One thing I'm bothered by when I see these mothers, or I'm not even just gonna say mothers, these parents dress their daughter up and put her on display. Like the daughter don't know what's going on, but I have been through social media and I see the little girl. Like, why a 5 and a 6-year-old is already standing and posing like a 20-year-old? Hand on the hip with the sass, and she why 6-year-old already have these long eyelashes and makeup and the lip liner and stuff, and I don't even know if they understand what they're saying, but they already have the sass. Like, look, you may not think it's going to happen to your daughter, and I hope it doesn't. I really don't. I'm pleading with you right now. It may not, and I pray it don't. But like Carl just said, pedophiles are sitting back, watching, and they finding a way. They are plotting, and you know, one of the biggest. Oh my God, y'all don't even know where I'm about to go. One of the biggest avenues these pedophiles do is they become teachers in your public schools.
You see that all over the place.
It happens. It happens everywhere in everybody's hometown. So you're dressing your kids up on social media. These people becoming teachers, and you willingly drop them off at your child's school. Here's the thing, you know, kids are impressionable, even though that you have set them up and they look grown. They look grown. Kids believe anything an adult say. It don't matter. Kids, especially if you put them in a position to where they believe that this is authority that I have to listen to. So now kids will just go along. Your child have not been able to develop discernment and fear blockers that this is wrong. They don't have that. That's what you there for. But you posting them on social media like they got a price tag on their head.
Everybody looking for that viral video so they can get paid. And a lot of those are using social media. Just like y'all are watching us right now, it's some grown man or woman that's a pedophile doing this right here with your child. Your child thinks it's another child, but it's a grown man on the other end or a grown woman on the other end. And they're now showing up at these people's houses, man. You said when they turn 12 and up, they cussing you out. They straight cuss.
And you want to know why? I'm not saying, parents, that you deserve it, but let me show you what you done created. You done gave them everything. You didn't give them discipline. You didn't give them respect as a child. You didn't give them no teaching. You didn't give them a guideline to do. So now you gave them nothing but candy and sweets. And I'm using that as a metaphor. You gave them nothing but candy and sweets. You gave them everything that they wanted. So now when they get older and you start to see the disrespect, you start to challenge that. And the 12-year-old is the first time they ever been challenged, and they gonna say no, and they gonna cuss you out. Two things done happen. They don't have respect for you, and they bigger and they stronger than you, and you can do nothing about it. Which go back to mothers. You need a man in your life. I'm not talking about a man relationship. I'm talking about a father figure that can be there in that child's life. You need some type of man. That's why when these women don't have husbands, they used to go to the brothers. They used to go to their fathers. They used to go to like people in the school, people in the neighborhood. We started off this thing at the beginning, and you was talking about the 3 kids that went into the Walgreens. The thing that was coming to my mind, this is able to happen because we do not have a village no more. There's no more village. No, it's none of that. And we can't fake the funk like it is. There's no more village. I remember, here's how a village worked. And of course, I don't like this as a child, but I remember my dad gave the okay for the school to paddle me when I was in elementary. So the teacher would paddle me, The principal would powder me. I get home, my dad give me a good whooping. And then on Sunday, for Sunday dinner, before Sunday dinner, my grandma giving me a good whooping. I got 4 spankings for one thing. And here's what I learned: not to do that one thing again.
Exactly. That minute, you're gonna learn from that. You're gonna learn today.
And that,
and you're right, because the village, man, you and Lula beat me to both punchlines, because a lot of these pedophiles and a lot of these young kids, especially the girls, they have Cash App and Venmo and Zelle. And so them pedophiles, they're sending them that money because they know, like you said, the money root of all evil. They know if I can send them some money, they give me everything they want. If I want their address, they'll give it to me. Well, I'm gonna send you this $100. My mom and daddy don't even give me that much money. See, I love you more than your mom and dad. See, they start feeding them 12-year-olds with all this crap in their head. And then they get to the materialistic things. And then next thing you know, it's just like what you said. It's no more village. It's no accountability nowhere. Because when I was growing up, and I said this in Sunday school, I said when I was growing up, Miss Coleman could get me. Mr. Jake Little can get me. Mr. Larry Pratt, we call him Dobie. He can get me. Miss Julie Mae Lindsay could get me. Mr. Ira Owens can get me. And before I got home, all of them can get me. And then I got it when I got home. And the news will be there before I even get home. Like, wait a minute. How you know I did this? See, that was the village. That was the village. The village helped raise the kids in the neighborhood to make them accountable. And if they didn't whoop you, like rest in peace, Mr. Jake Little, he would say, boy, Pete, you know good and well your mama didn't play that.
Right.
Take your little butt home. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
And you know what I was gonna say was that's how the village.
Yes, Miss Lodi, yes.
That's how the village was. And nowadays, let's try to reverse that. When a teacher tried to discipline or even just tell the child that they're too loud, the parents is up there ready to fight the teacher and argue against the structure. So we went from our parents allowing the teachers and principals to help us out with discipline to now you want to fight and sue the school system for telling your son and your daughter to be quiet and quiet down and lower your tone. You go out to Walmart, we see the bad kids, and kids, we're not calling you bad, but you do bad things. We'll say that. We see you doing bad things. Us as men, when I see an unruly child, I don't even know you. I feel compelled to like step in and try to give some help just because of who I am. But I have to take a step back now because in 2025, you can get sued for anything and go to prison for anything now.
And you get cussed out.
Yeah.
Remember I told you the story, we was in Walmart and the little boy was back there with us and mama up there at the counter on the phone. And I said, ma'am, this your son. You don't tell me. Wait a minute. Your son back here with us.
Right.
What you mean? I ain't trying to tell you nothing. Your son has got, I said, ma'am, I'm going to tell you something. If I was that type of person, I could have got your son and been gone. You would have never known. Because she was like this right here, Neil. Yeah. All that right there. I could have got your son and been out the door. And by the time you realize he was gone, I'm gone.
Right.
As we always say, like my brother, we always talk about this. My brother LL, we always talk about this. We tell people, especially women, stop parking beside vans.
Oh yeah.
Stop parking beside. I don't care if that parking spot is open close to the store. Stop parking beside. It don't take 3 seconds to snatch you. 1 second they don't got the door open. 2 seconds they don't grab you. The 3rd second they don't close the door and they go. It don't take 3 seconds to snatch you. Kids the same way. Get off these freaking phones, and if you got your headphones on, turn the freaking music down. Be aware of your unawares. Pay attention. It ain't no joke out here. Y'all keep playing out here.
Let me tell you something. Tell me if I did wrong. I brought my godson up like 2 weeks ago, and long story short, his mom's was dropping him off, and she was like, "Hey, send me the address." And I was like, "Tell your son he got it, or he know how to get here." Now, granted, he has been at my house probably over 10 times in the past year. So she was like, I was like, tell him that, and he didn't know my address, and he didn't know the directions to get here. And he done been up here 10 times. So he got mad because, and I said, dude, you ain't in trouble. But I took his telephone from him. I was like, you done been up here for 10 times and you don't even know how to make it here. And I was like, you think you think that you're getting in trouble. But I was like, what's gonna happen for some reason you out here stranded in the middle of nowhere and you don't know how to get to anywhere where you at, and you don't even know no address how to get to where you at. What are you going to do? Don't even want to answer the question. So I mean, am I supposed to know your stuff? It ain't that. It's that you need what you just said. You need to be aware of your surroundings. You're just sitting here for the ride, but you cannot keep your eyes out of this telephone for the life of you. And then if something happened, you ain't gonna even know how to react. That telephone is not gonna save you. Yes, it got GPS, but how can you make it anyway? You don't know no addresses.
You don't know addresses.
Also, that telephone died. What's gonna happen when the telephone die? So you don't remember landmarks? It's only
That's where I'm going with it.
You don't remember landmarks. You don't remember where these trees was at. You don't remember the interstate that you own. You don't remember none of this. You don't know what city and what cities is adjacent to other cities. Do you know what adjacent mean? Come on, like that stuff right there. Like it's.
Yeah, I'm always, especially if I'm not driving, always looking. So we coming back. Wait a minute, I don't see this. Wait a minute, I don't think we're in the right place. I don't see this. Where's that bear that's supposed to be right here on this corner? Right. Oh, that's right. It should be, and then that bear be up the street. Then we turn right there. That's when I was younger. I remember the landmarks, and I remember certain streets, certain buildings. Even like now, when I'm riding, I'm be driving, I'm looking like, okay, just in case I'm having the phone go dead or whatever. I remember this right here. I remember this right here. Remember that right there. That's just like when we was Metro Honda. I used to take the owner back to the airport and back to the hotel. And he said, man, I hate to have you out here in this traffic. I said, don't worry about that because I know other ways back. I will always go a different way back just to learn another way back.
Yes. Yeah.
So I want to be, okay, 485 is jacked up. So I can get off 485 and I can go through the country and come up somewhere in the trail. A lot of people don't even know how you get here like that. They don't even know that about that.
They don't even know. Hey, Ms. Davis, she put something down there. She said, yep, especially with Uber. Let me tell you how scary Uber is. You know, people get in the back of Uber vehicles and they just in their phone the entire time. So you in a car with a complete stranger and you're that trusting just to stay in your phone and not to look up and even see where you're going.
Yeah.
Also, you book a Uber for your kids and allow your kids to get in the Uber.
Okay.
And go somewhere. Man, let me tell you one of the saddest stories. And I think we was even doing the podcast. We were kind of just starting when this came out, but this mother punished her daughter. Her daughter was supposed to like go somewhere for the weekend, but her daughter didn't do something right. I don't forgot the story, but she punished her daughter and she said, no, you can't go. And she told her to go to her room. And then the daughter locked the door, snuck out the window, and went anyway. I think she went up to Baltimore, or it was somewhere. Here it go on the news. All these people dead inside this building, and they start yelling out people's names. Her daughter was one of them, and she was like, "Man, that looks just like my daughter." And she went to the room to go check her daughter, and her daughter wasn't there. So her mom told her to stay in the room. She climbed out the window. She went in the way. She ended up dying at night. That just goes back to parents. Make sure you're checking on your kids, but kids, listen to your parents. Please listen to your parents. Your parents didn't know what was going to happen, but that little bit of punishment might have saved her life if she would have just listened.
Just listen. Yeah.
Just listen.
Don't young people don't think that when we ground y'all, it's to try to make a point. No, sometimes that grounding can save your life.
Mm-hmm.
And young people, and I can say this with some grown folks too. If you say you're going somewhere, make sure that's where you're going.
Right.
Don't say, well, I'm going over my friend Lisa's house or Rick's house, but then be down the street somewhere else. Then when something jump off, then the police say, hey, we have your child down here. No, my child down the street, down to John and Lisa's house. No, your son and daughter was down this other block, 3 blocks over, such house, and a shooting just happened. Can you imagine? And like you said, Neil, that's the saddest thing. You don't told your parents one thing, and the police showing up at your house with some bad news. As much as they hate to give you that news, they got to give you that news.
Right.
And it's sad that parents, and I look at some of these parents now, y'all want to party harder than their doggone kids. I never party with my kids. Never. Now we have a family reunion.
Yeah.
It's a birthday party or something like that. That's different. But if my kids went to a club, I have never, and I knew the club they went to, have never went to that club they was at. I have no business with my kids. With my kids. Yeah. Here I am near the oldest thing in there.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. I'll be at the house party with my kids. Peep this, what I just said. The house party. Nah, you remember how Robin Harris showed up at the house in the movie House Party? That's how I would be looking for my kid. hey, you try to climb in the window. Oh nah, Pop, don't get in that bed yet.
Yeah. Oh boy, that's funny. Matter of fact, it was on the other night. I watched the other night, boy. Ooh, that's so funny, man. It is so funny.
Hey, Robin Harris, my favorite comedian, man. Like he in my top 3 favorite all time, man.
Boy, Robin Harris was something serious, boy.
Who are you?
Follow the drip. Follow the drip.
I think I liked him a lot because he looked like my dad, man. And growing up, I think my dad tried to be like him too.
That boy said, "Your test tube, baby."
Hey, he got these simple jokes. He said I was dealing with this dumb girl. He said I would take her to the airport. He said she looked at the sign at airport. It said airport left. She turned around and went home.
Oh man, no. Robin Harris, boy.
He said no, airport means turn left. It ain't leave.
Something else. Man, I don't leave that alone. Because he came out with Baby Kids, good gracious of that boy.
Oh man, Baby Kids. He like, I wear the ring on the wrong finger because I married the wrong woman.
Oh man. Y'all, it's y'all first time tuning in. Open mic, we welcome you all. We thank you everyone for tuning in with us. And like Miss Lula said, and don't let your so-called friends talk you into going somewhere else. You know what? That is so true because you can ask some of my friends. You be around me and talk to some of my friends. When they got ready to get in trouble, guess what I did?
Deuces.
Because I knew in my back of my mind, I knew, boy, my mama heard about this and we get in trouble, it's over.
So look, let me say this. That's what done left. Here, I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody says, if it's bad parenting or not. But a lot of us are still here because we had fear inside of us from our parents.
My mom.
So that's what. So here, all my whoopings that I received. Like I said, I never got in trouble for the same thing. I got in trouble for different stuff. So when my friends talking about, look, something simple, man, let's stay out late. No, I knew what was happening. So here's the thing with my grandma before she passed. If you like what Miss Luna said, you better be back in before the street light is on. All right, you got to be back in. My grandma, if you wasn't in the house, she gave you a choice to either come in the house, get a whooping, or you find yourself somewhere to sleep that night. The first time I chose the whooping, but it was so bad. The second time I stayed outside in my grandma's abandoned car that was in the yard. I slept there that night, and this is my grandma. So even though I'm looking for my father to protect me, my dad just turned and he didn't even look at me in my eye.
Man, he won't be the bed with his mama.
He ain't about to mess with him. And so that's what I'm saying, that fear. So what happened after that? I did it twice because I was rebellious. I ain't never do it again. I know how to be home on time. I know not to, the stuff I got in trouble at school that I'm getting 4 whoopings for, I didn't do that again. So now when my friends ask me to do A, B, C, and D, I'm out
of here. Hey, Neil, and the thing about it, even when I got up to some age and started driving, when some of the guys wanted to do some stuff, and we all had cars, I'd be like, man, I got to do something for my mama.
Right, I got to do something for my mama. Yeah, and then dude, man, I'm gonna be. I was now when I was older. Now when we older, I didn't get whoopings no more. But what happened as a child gave me respect for my moms, my dad, my uncle, my brother. And so whenever my friends wanted to do something bad, I would say, get in your own car and do it. And then, Neil, you scared. You got stop acting like a bitch. I'm like, nah, because you don't have to answer to the people that I respect. You don't have to answer to them. My people done showed up for me in my worst time. And I'm out here doing some malicious stuff. That's slapping them in the face for them giving their time to me. I got to tell them I'm out here doing some bull. Yeah. You go tell them that. If you can go tell them that, I'll go with you. None of them went and told. And some of them same people got in trouble that same night. And I'm at home playing Mortal Kombat on my Super Nintendo. I'm glad I stayed home.
Some of them locked up this very day.
Yeah.
That I used to hang with. Yeah. And the sad part about it, these kids will disrespect their parents and grandparents and stuff like that. But as soon as they die, oh, Mom, I'm so sorry. It's too late. What you sorry for? It's too late now. She can't hear you. He can't hear you. They cannot hear you.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't disrespect them so bad. Or I seen a video. Guy was in prison, did all this kind of stuff, disrespecting to his mama. Got the phone call. He in prison, got the phone call. And your mama passed away. What? He up there telling the guy, man, you lying. No. Your mama passed away. In some prison, they would bring you to the funeral home before, the funeral even actually happened. He broke down. He was crying, Mama, I'm so sorry. Like about like Smith said, it's too late, bro.
Right.
You should have thought about that before you did all this mess that you was involved in. See, they don't think about that right there. And y'all kids that's bad and want to do all this kind of stuff and go rob people and steal and all this kind of shoot people like this. When your parents do pass away, now you sure not gonna be mad because they ain't leaving that money to you. They leaving to somebody they can trust.
Right. And not even trust. They living to somebody that deserves it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw this one little skit. I know it's a skit, but I know this happened in real life. I remember this man, he was married and he had 3 kids and they had a maid. and the kids was bad. The woman, you know, she didn't have a good relationship with her husband, and he was just trying so hard. Long story short, you know, the husband passed away, and they brought in the lawyer came in, sat down all the kids and the mother, and then the nurse came in, the not the nurse, the maid, and the wife was like, "What's she doing here? She just the maid." Long story short, the father left all the money, all property to her, to the maid. And he wrote a long letter how y'all didn't respect me, the family business, how y'all didn't respect one another. But the maid was here every day and she never complained about any of y'all. And he was like, because of that, because of her love towards y'all in y'all worstest time, I'm leaving her everything because she deserved it. That's it. And here's the thing, it's binding. It was binding. They couldn't do nothing about it. And so now, of course, it's a skit. They trying to warm up to her and try to find out a legal way to take it from him. But it's binding. This was his last will. But anyway, anyway, I'm just saying, y'all need to realize, y'all need to figure out who you are as a person and how you treat other people. If your family, if it's other people. I got another little small story. It was short. This man retired. He didn't have a wife. He didn't have no kids. He used to go to this diner every week, the same day, same time, with nobody serve him because he was grumpy. He done been in the military. He was grumpy. He was old. This one woman went through it. He started talking. He started like showing, being nice. Then all of a sudden he just stopped. And then she went to his house to check on him. And then the lawyer showed up at her restaurant, said, "Hey, I need you to come to this spot, A, B, C, and D." Long story short, this man was a retired veteran. His wife has passed away. His kids was estranged. And he had a fortune and he didn't have nobody to give it to her. This waitress that was only 19 years old then ran into a house, 3 cars, and over $750,000. He done changed her life because she was nice. That's the point. She was nice. That was it. So kids, just because this is your father, just because this your father, that doesn't mean that it's going to you. You a man that works hard for all of his stuff, and you treat him bad for his whole life. What makes you think he gonna leave this stuff to you?
None.
Come on, man.
You ever seen that movie Imitation of Life?
I haven't.
That's that right there. You need to watch it. I ain't even gonna tell you nothing about it. You need to watch it. That's a good movie.
When did it come out?
It's an older movie.
I can look it
up.
I
watched it when I was young. It's a good movie though.
Let me look it up.
Yep, Imitation of Life. It's a good movie. Yeah, we thank everybody for coming. If it's your first time here, we welcome each and every one of y'all for coming and joining us on Open Mic Night. We thank you. You know, we've been gone for a little while because, you know, we do have lives. We do work. So we appreciate all of you all for tuning in. See a few people that's new here. Miss Lula, thank you for joining us today. I think I seen Miss Barbara. She came in. I see I got the tablet over here on my side. So we just thank each and every one of you all for tuning in with us tonight. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Thank you, guys.
We're gonna try to do it weekly. We're gonna try our best to do it weekly now. That's our plan to get it going weekly.
Yeah. And with that, man, I got the plan. I think I'm feeling in my heart for us to go ahead and wrap it up soon as possible. We can go ahead and have them something special for next week.
Oh yeah. So man, on that note, what you got going on, bro? What you got coming up? I see you down at the Hawk Center. I seen the video. Let's look at it. How's that work, man? Let's look at it.
Hey, I was down there, man. I told you I'll be down there a little bit. I'm actually, since I done moved to Charlotte, I told them I'm gonna give them 2 Saturdays out of the month. But I'm down there. Hey, I want to say something too. Man, you know Mr. Gaddy, right?
Yeah.
He ain't doing too well. Anybody that's down here, man, we supposed to be throwing Mr. Gaddy something this Saturday down at the Holler Center. I don't have the times. We can try to put it up on the Facebook, but this Saturday, if you're in the Anson County area, or if you know Alex Gaddy, please come down and show him his love and support. I don't want to really just give too much details, but just read between the lines when I say he ain't doing too well. Yeah. So if you're available, come check him out. But what else? What I got going on, dude? I'm gonna just be open right now, man. I'm looking for, no, not looking for. I'm transitioning into a career change, man. I've been like what you said. I've been stressed out. I've been at my wits' end. I've been thinking that I'm about to go crazy. I'm about to break down, and I just have to put things in priority. And I have to put priority first and put things in perspective. And one of them things is that I had to realize my job is stressing me the pajeebas out, and I'm bothered. And so when I took the position, I purposely put my personal life on hold so I can build this department. But if I continue, I would pay a price that I don't want to have to pay, and so I'm pulling out. And I'm what's that old song? Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. And before it go too far, I'm putting together some stuff, and once it happens, I'm gonna let you know. Already, I'll let you know, because if there's something that you can do, I promise you're gonna want to do it. I promise you. It's just that I want to I don't want to speak prematurely about stuff until it happened. But in the next 2 months, I should be transitioned in a new career, and I will have so much more time and so much more money. So yeah, that's all I've been worrying. What I've been doing, I've been just trying to keep it together. That's all.
That's what I'm saying right there, Kenny Rocks.
Yeah. And I know when to walk away. That's gonna be my song right now. I be saying that around the job.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's what I got going on right now, man.
Yeah, Mr. Lulu, we thank you for joining the conversation and stuff. What I got going on, nothing happened. We'll be back on Sunday. My son, y'all know my son, he's Smooth Brandon, y'all know him. Smooth Talk Podcast, be back on at 4:30, nothing happened. And I come on right after he do at 6. Real talk conversation, y'all. We try to talk about stuff that's everyday life. And every now and then, like we had before, we will put the Bible in there.
Yeah.
We will throw it in there, because we're gonna talk about the Bible too now. We ain't no devils now. we do know some word. We do know some word.
just a little bit.
Yeah, we will be back on Sunday starting at 4:30. My son will be on me. Well, I'll be with him, so I'm like the co-host with him. And as I always say, that's my boss, and my son is, and I'll be on 6 on Real Talk Conversation, y'all. But what I do have coming up too, I already talked to Travis. I already talked to Pastor James, and I done talked to Pastor Tron Sturtevant. And we're going to talk about reality when the prison doors close. Because all three of them been in prison.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope a lot of parents with their kids be listening that day, because they already said they're going to tell you the whole inside story. That mess you see on TV, that ain't real. That's not real.
It's a television. If you break it down, it's telling you a vision.
Yeah.
All what it is.
And then when you look at it on the other side, lie vision. It's telling you some lies that's feeding you into your vision of that.
Come on, join us, Miss Lula.
Miss Lula jumping on here now.
I'm ready for it. Come on pod. Oh Lord, come on.
So yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back in the mix, and y'all. We plan on doing this weekly. Along our schedule. What we shooting for Wednesday? We shooting for Wednesday, right?
Actually, let's say this. We're we're planning to do this weekly, but give us grace because I think when we very first talked, we said we'll take a break like one week out of the month. Just because we might have stuff to do, but we still have something to where you can have something weekly, but you'll see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You'll see. Not like to give you everything, just like to let you see it. That's all. Let you see it. Like Michael Jackson glove, just let you see it. You can't touch it, just see it.
So yeah, we plan on doing that. We plan on being back, and we plan on just getting back in the groove of all of this because it is so much going on out here in this world, y'all. And I be want to play some stuff, but I know how social media do. Just like Facebook took down one of my lives one time before.
They got mad.
Yeah, I mean, they got mad. Well, I'm like, dang, man. But what's crazy about it? That they got mad at the truth and took our podcast down. But we see all this sex and shooting and all this other stuff going on there.
People getting paid for it.
They're getting paid for it.
We're giving this.
It's almost about to be pornography. Pornography. I mean, it's almost about to be pornography on social media.
Yeah.
That's what's sad. She said, "Nah."
We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. Same thing, Laura. Man. Same thing Laura said.
Yeah.
We gonna get you.
Her and Kitty. Y'all wait till we put this whole crew back together. Joe Duck gonna be right there. Brandon already said he coming back.
You got to come on. On.
And we're gonna give y'all versions from all sides, which I'm the oldest. I'll be the oldest anyway. 57. Neil will be on. My Brandon T 27. Laura and them, they in their 30s, and Kitty about 40. So we're gonna do all this. We're gonna have it from all sides going on.
Y'all get to see it from all perspectives as well.
All perspectives.
Yeah. Man, before we get out of here, let me ask you this. What happened to that app called Clubhouse? Is that still a thing?
I don't even know. I don't even know. You say I don't even get on with Brian. No, she don't get on with Brian. I'll be seeing you in the chat though, because I'll be in the chat looking. Now I'm in the comments, I'll be reading, but it boy be wild over there.
Right.
I don't even know, man, because Boy Club, you ever watch them when they be on Clubhouse?
I was peeping in on some people, them
songs gonna be wild over there, boy.
Yeah, I remember that. I might download it and see if it's still a thing. Because it was big at one time. It was really big.
Yeah, it was big because they were getting loose over there, man.
They was.
I said, I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm Miss Lula, I'm like Marine. I be in the comment section. I be in there looking at the comment section, boy. Wow, man. It might be still a thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's still here. I ain't gonna download it though, but it's still in the App Store. It's still there.
Yeah, they do too much over there.
They do too much. Yeah.
Sometimes you be trying to, if you come on, let's say Neil, you was on. Sometimes you can't even say nothing.
Right.
Everybody over talking everybody.
Right. I mean, I saw like the host, he have the power or she have the power to like mute people and stuff like that, but most of them they just let them. They just let them go. They just let them go. So, but no, that's it. I got nothing going on, man. Like I said, I'm getting my mind together. Like in this next month and a half, I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna let you know. Okay. Let you know what I'm doing. I'll let you know offline. Though.
Okay.
Let me let you
So
know.
everybody, we appreciate each and every one of you all. Thank y'all for coming through. Hope to see y'all Sunday. Nothing happened. Hope to see y'all next Wednesday. If not Wednesday, it's gonna be one of them days. If not Wednesday, it's gonna be Wednesday or Thursday. Just depending on how we got going in. Got going on. So we appreciate each and every one of you all. And y'all know how we do it. We'll see y'all on the other side.